As we continue to live our lives, we always have more wisdom to share. Welcome to 20 Psychology Truths Your Younger Self Needed to Hear, where we talk about all the things we wished we knew when we were young. Create a short list of people whose opinions truly matter, those who advise without ridicule and support you genuinely. Most value comes from less than 20% of people you know. Only a handful matter: parents, partner, closest friends. Everyone else becomes expendable, and you become happier. This isn't about ignoring feelings, but recognizing whose thoughts deserve space in your head. Independence reinforces this. When you stop relying on others' approval, you control your future. Write it down and realize how small the list actually is. At this time, you're much younger than you realize. Do the thing you've always wanted to do now, while you still can. Time flies faster than expected, and it's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day grind. Pursuing those passions now makes a real difference in your happiness later. This advice resonates across ages, whether you're in your 40s or younger. Taking action can transform your life in profound ways. The reminder hits hard because it's true. Time passes quickly. You become the people you spend the most time with. The people you surround yourself with profoundly impact your habits and mindset. Around the right people, you feel more motivated and positive. With the wrong crowd, you easily fall into bad patterns. You'll adapt to their behaviors, whether good or bad, because of the time spent together. Different friends bring out different versions of yourself. Saying no gets easier with practice. It's perfectly reasonable to decline requests, and no is a complete answer. The guilt and anxiety are real, but they diminish over time through repeated exposure. Start small and reinforce your boundaries consistently. Don't set yourself on fire to keep someone else warm. This wasn't created by one thing, so it takes multiple experiences to change the pattern. Guilt eventually gives way to empowerment. There's still time to make significant changes in your life. Going back to school remains a viable option, regardless of your current age. Changing jobs isn't off the table either. The perception of being too old often holds people back more than actual limitations. Time hasn't run out for major life decisions or career shifts. The opportunities you think have passed may still be within reach if you're willing to pursue them now. Stop drinking. It changes who you are for the worse. Additionally, excessive drinking leads to serious health consequences in your early 40s, including conditions like hiatal hernia and GERD. Many spend money on alcohol instead of building their future. Some recognize this truth, but still struggle to change. But the cost of ignoring it becomes painfully clear with time. Breathe and embrace your own pace. Life isn't about being ahead. Stop fearing being behind, and notice what feels alive each moment. Celebrate tiny wins, and let go of rigid expectations. Comparison kills joy. Awareness of your patterns matters more than rushing to fix them. Consistency beats intensity in creating real change. Your worth isn't determined by hitting societal milestones. Clarity comes from consistency and awareness, not comparison. You can redraw your map as often as needed. People are self-centered, focused on their own stresses and insecurities. Nobody thinks about you as much as you imagine. Someone else's opinion of you isn't your business. You can't control it anyway. Even confident, attractive people struggle with these same worries. Everyone's too busy judging themselves to judge you. Practicing empathy for others helps you forgive your own shortcomings. You choose how to respond to this reality, whether with cynicism or relief. Give yourself slack. Low self-esteem leads to settling for bare minimum, whether in jobs, relationships, or letting others dominate because you fear disagreement. Realizing how much people value your skills and personality changes everything, from career to relationships. Happiness isn't something to chase, it's something you've had all along. This realization often comes when you question whether your fears are justified, sometimes through external validation that exceeds your own expectations. The educational system demands perfection in every state-mandated curriculum and attractive extracurricular, or you're deemed useless. Schools reinforce this daily. You must be good at everything to succeed in life. The irony is that this pressure lacks actual principles. From early schooling, you're forced into a rat race, where poor exam performance equals worthlessness. This mindset turns students into quiet numbers in an uncaring machine. The path ahead won't be easy. Your surroundings might break and fix in cycles continuing throughout your life. But you'll survive it all, becoming stronger, wiser, and smarter through the struggles. Dream bigger, fail harder, and don't take things too seriously. It's all just the little things. Enjoy every moment, especially the glory days, because those days will remain with you and become part of who you are forever. Don't automatically trust everyone or assume they have your best interests in mind. Blind obedience to authority is often ingrained from a young age. The belief that those in power are simply right and you must deal with it. Realizing how misguided this is comes later for many. However, respect for elders can still allow open-minded listening without blind agreement. This conditioning isn't just regional. It happens everywhere. Most arguments are completely optional. Unless you are protecting life, limb, or property from immediate harm, let the other person have the last word. Being unshaken by criticism shows more strength than defending yourself elaborately. Documenting 5 reasons why someone's wrong projects more weakness than having 1 reason under 10 words. Successful people learn this early, but realizing it later still counts. Do you relate to any of the things mentioned in this video? What are some of the things you wished you knew when you were younger? Comment down below and let us know.